Alright, Fort Minor back again in here for another video for you guys for today, and well, TNA has come to a close, and I gotta say for TNA for this week, really basically a disappointment. I wasn't really into it at all, except for maybe just about one thing. That's about it really. But let's not waste any much time, and let's get on right into the video. It probably will be a short video. But anyway, let's get on right into it. And we basically started off with, well, a lot going on in this promo. I missed a little bit of it, so I'm not going to get too much into it. We had a lot of people in this one. We had Jeff Hardy, we had Fortune, we had Eric Bischoff, Hulk Hogan, and Matt Morgan. Also Pope here, and everybody trying to get payback on everybody. And we had matches made too as well. And just over that. And anyway, we did have matches made for the rest of the night. And with that, we do have a new championship. That's right, a new championship. It's still the TNA World Heavyweight Championship, but the TNA World Heavyweight Championship gets a makeover. And, a really ugly makeover, if you ask me, and I'm sure everybody else can agree. Basically, the new TNA World Heavyweight Championship looks like, the Divas Championship, but now it's all purple, kind of like this kind of color, I guess. I don't know if that helps or anything. But if you see the pictures online, it kind of looks like that. But yeah, I didn't really like that whole idea, and it's more of a title for Jeff Hardy, and it has its designs and all that stuff. So that I wasn't really too happy about. That I think was a bad move. So that sucks on that. So that's what basically happened in that promo. And then we come back and we have a match, which was okay. I didn't really care for it at all. We had Taylor Wilde and Jay Lethal. That's right, Taylor Wilde coming back in for tag team action against Robbie E, aka Zack Ryder 2.0, as I like to call him, against Cookie, and of course in his corner. And Cookie coming out and making the match. As she gets to the ring, she doesn't want to get involved in this match at all. So that happens with that as they make their way to the ring. But anyway, we have a brawl outside between Jay Lethal and Robbie E. We had a lot of chops in this match. The lethal combination in this match too as well. We have a boot to the face here as well. So nothing really too special going on in this match. Just of course, yes, Robbie E and Cookie getting the win. Robbie E using Cookie's boot to get the victory, and that's what basically happened with that. So nothing a whole lot special. So for those of you who missed it, you didn't really miss a whole lot at all. So that's what happened there. Then we get into, well, basically one of the only promos I'll be talking about, Team 3D promo, and then they do come out and basically thanking the fans for all the memories and all that good stuff. So that's what happens with that. Right after the promo, which I thought they were actually going to leave, unfortunately, Bubba Ray, that's right, Bubba Ray attacked Steve Dudley from behind, and we do have Team 3D split up, and for the first time since, well, 2002, I want to say. So now it looks like they're going for a singles career now, so I really don't know about that, and I don't really like that. To me, I think they should have just retired at Turning Point and just ended there instead of splitting the tag team, which really isn't that good in my books. So that's what happened with that. So expect more of Team 3D, but as both of them are now going into singles competition, so expect this whole rivalry between Bubba Ray and Devon for a while. So that's it with that. Next we got here, again, nothing really special in this match. We had Samoa Joe and the security guards in a 2-on-1 handicap match. Not a whole lot happened here. Joe gets attacked from behind from the security guards. They try to take out Joe in this match. But of course, Joe comes back and fights back against them and gives them the muscle buster to one of the security guards, and that's what leads to the win. But of course, right after that, the security guards yet again get the attack on Joe. with actually Jeff Jarrett coming out and attacking, Samoa Joe with the lead pipe, of course getting payback on him as well. Um, then we have a surprise return in a way with Kurt Angle coming back and saving Samoa Joe and giving the angle slam to, I believe it was Jeff Jarrett. I'm not sure if it was a security guard or not. But anyway, Kurt Angle comes for the save and saves the day here, which I actually like that. So it was good to see Kurt Angle back. So, that's what basically happened with that. Moving right along, and then we have a matchup here between Kazarian and RVD. Now with this match, if RVD wins, he gets a shot at the World Heavyweight Championship. Of course, that was one of the matches made during the top of the show. So we had Kazarian versus RVD. Now this match I was getting into a little bit. It was going pretty good. I like both of these guys, so I would expect this, to be a good match, but it ended up being, pretty good to okay. With this, we see the drop kick from the top rope. Of course, RVD was doing, his taunt there, and then Kazarian gives him the drop kick. Then we get the right and lefts here, a little Rolling Thunder twice on the turnbuckle. We see, monkey flip on this one, the standing back moonsault, and then we have the crossbody by Kazarian, and which then, sadly knocks down the referee. Ric Flair then comes out, and with a chair too, so it looks like he was, gonna help Kazarian, but then we have Rhino coming out, and looks like he was gonna help RVD at the time, but he was looking around, and then all of a sudden he then gores RVD. So again, that tension with RVD and EV 2.0 still playing in effect. By the way, Kazarian was able to get the win with the help of Rhino goring RVD. So RVD does lose the match, unfortunately, and that's what happens with that. So Tommy Dreamer tried to help out in this, but again, he gets scored too, and I believe hit with the chair, if I'm not mistaken. So, I didn't really like that part either. I was hoping that match to be at least good, even though I was into it a little bit. So, that's what happened with that. Anyway, moving along, we got the only championship that was on the line tonight. Of course, we got the TV championship, AJ Styles and Stevie Richards. This match I was actually into too. This ended up being a good match. I like some of the stuff that AJ Styles and Stevie Richards did. So if you want to see, what happened at Impact, definitely watch this match. If you don't feel like watching anything else on Impact, to me, I think this was basically the match of the night in a way. So anyway, going along with it, Stevie Richards comes out and attacks AJ Styles from behind as he was making his way to the ring, and we have a brawl from the outside there, even before the bell even rang. So that's what happened there. Then we come back, we see a back body drop here, a back moonsault in this match by AJ Styles. We see a drop kick from mid-air by Stevie Richards to AJ Styles. So that was basically shades from Shelton Benjamin, with Shelton Benjamin and HBK, if you remember that match with that whole stupid kick in midair. So it was basically something like that. So that was a pretty epic, cool spot with that. I actually liked that. I thought that was a good, kick by Stevie Richards. So, I actually liked that. But in the end, AJ Styles comes back in this match and gives Stevie Richards a Styles clash, and that's what helps AJ Styles defeat Stevie Richards in the match. And that was basically the main event for Impact. So that's what happened with that. Then after that, we come back, and throughout the night, Pope and Eric Bischoff were having confrontations and all that, and we had a stipulation with a casket. So I believe it was supposed to be a casket match between Pope and Eric Bischoff, but that never really happened. So it's a good thing that didn't happen too. And it was a little weird seeing a casket match in Impact. I'm usually used to seeing that in WWE, but yeah. And then we get Pope, brings the casket out, and with Eric Bischoff in it, because they had that little brawl. Abyss comes out in the text Pope, and then they have a brawl there, and Eric and Abyss, I should say, come back and put Pope in the casket, and just reel Pope away, and shoving him through while he's in the casket on through the Tron a little bit. So that's what basically closes Impact, and not really a good night for Impact. Gotta say, so I was pretty disappointed. But that has to do with the review for Impact. Let me know what you guys' thoughts are, and that has to do with the video. And as always, I will talk to you guys later.